Welcome to my Experts on a Successful Real Estate Transaction series, and I'm here with my attorney, Vince Vidmer.
How you doing? Thanks, Mark, for having me. I really appreciate it. My name is Vince Vidmer. I am the principal of the law office of Vince Vidmer. Been practicing for over 10 years, concentrated in real estate transactions, both in residential and commercial, and various aspects of that for about 10 years or so. And I'm really excited to be here and talk about what makes a successful transaction.
So Vince, one of the things that I always talk about with people is you want to have an attorney that does more than just write a letter, and that's a big part of the transaction is bring a letter together and ask for certain things, and make sure the contract looks like. What is it that you do that's beyond just writing that boilerplate letter?
Sure. Each transaction is really it's custom, and it requires some attention to detail to identify what issues might be specific to that contract or transaction, and beyond identifying those issues, then figuring out and utilizing some creative problem solving to overcome any obstacles that you might have. So aside from just writing that letter, it's really interfacing with both yourself and the client to manage those issues and come into a creative resolution.
Do you have anything that you do outside of the real estate transactions that helps you with the negotiation process?
Well, I always want to engage the client and yourself to better acclimate myself with the climate of the transaction so that as we work through the process, we're all in sync and working together to get what we want, which is a successful transaction.
And you have some high-level negotiation experience outside of real estate, don't you?
I do work as a staff attorney with a labor organization, and I've negotiated, I've been at the table with Fortune 1000 companies through the past 10 years, and I think that certainly gives me an edge in reviewing contracts.
Believe him on that. I've seen him take some people to school at the negotiating table. He's really good.
Well, I'd like to try and be polite and be nice until it's time not to be nice. But hopefully, typically, we have a pretty good time while we work through it, and everybody's got smiles on their faces at the end of the transaction.
And just finding that with that angle that maybe not everyone else would think of. I think that's really important. Sometimes something weird happens in a transaction. You don't know where it's coming from, but we usually have a way of talking it out and figuring out a way to approach it that probably someone else wouldn't have thought of. We come up with some pretty novel ideas, I think. And that's why we really like working with you.
So. Same here, and I appreciate being a part of this series. I love being a teammate of yours, so to speak, and look forward to working with you through the years to come.
To all our success in the future.
Thank you.